see how going back to the phone works for once. Cable there as well. Yo guys, I can't see the messages though, so that's brilliant. Yo Steve, yo Bob, yo Michael, yo to the lurkers. We're going low budget tonight because I realised when I got home that I haven't actually installed the software that we normally use to my new laptop.
Oh, dearie me.
So we use low budget tonight,
So,
I'm afraid.
what,
Guys.
are we even sharing a phone? Is yours dead?
No, we're streaming from mine, you pleb.
So what's that? Oh, I was looking at something else. Okay, I'll let you off. Me being blonde.
Plebendo.
Hello, everybody. Anyway,
I very strategically positioned that little clip right over where the comments pop up.
oh, I
so-
thought you were trying to cover your face.
So yes, we are sharing comments.
That's fair enough.
But
So, Steve, Bob's, Michael, Gaines.
I'm going to leave
Steve,
you
Bob's,
to hog
Gaines,
the comments
Dan,
because I'm
Gaines,
actually going to go and get
Steve.
dressed real quick.
I'm ignoring you. You're freezing, aren't you? I knew you would be. Yes, Steve, he does have a new laptop. And it's not one of those things where he's just gone in, splurged. The dozy sod smashed the other one. He broke the screen. Sausage, isn't he? How's it going, David? You good, mate? So, yeah. It is what it is. He's a bit of a plonker. Having said that, there's a board on the floor down here because I dropped a massive tub of paint down there. So that cheered me up today. Good, good. How are we all doing today? We good? What you all been up to? We have got some torrential rain at the minute, so we have been stuck in and doing nothing. Bless. Camera angle always looks weird on a phone, doesn't it? How's it going, me, him? You good, mate? It is a bit cold out here, actually. He's got the heater on. I chipped the brand new floor I fitted a couple of weeks. Oh, how'd you do that, mate? To be fair, we're gonna replace the carpet in here as well, and give it a bit of a tidy up and change things around a bit, make things look a little bit nicer. That is super hot. JMRCs, how's it going, buddy? Has anyone been out and done anything recently? I can't wait to get a few of these out. I'm going to sort Billy's Bronco out today. Oh, get that hooked up to the new Dumbo. I had a play with it the other day, and I attached it to the fake TRX4, and I'll tell you what, it works really well. That's just connecting it to a standard Dumbo transmitter receiver. So dropped a glass picture holder, not happy. Oof. Oh dear mate. So yeah, what I'm going to do is use the 10 channel one in Billy's Bronco. See how he's setting all that up.
Okay, goodbye then. Oh, what have I missed? Anything?
No, Steve chipped his floor in, dropped some on it. 3D printed a ski and a paddle tire on the Pro Motor. Ooh,
Skeet,
I bet that looks wicked.
Doobie-doo. I'm still cold.
Well, even
Why
though
don't
you've
I
got to
get a
put
cup of
your
tea?
big girl pants on. I offered you a cup of tea, same as I do every time. And you just like...
Cat.
No, I'm not a cat. You are what you are.
How are we, guys? I can't read the comments from here. I can't read it there either. How do you rate the new Dumbo? You've had a little play around with it.
Yeah, I've had a play with it. I do like it. It is very easy to set up the different parameters on each one.
However, from what you said, it is all manual.
It is all manual from what I can see. I haven't seen an
fun.
app, unfortunately. I did try and link it through the, this thing here.
The haberdashery.
And it came up with their website, which was brilliant, but it was in Chinese. And I needed Caitlin, who knows a little bit of Chinese, to find out where it said languages so I could change it to English. That was a fun experience. You're going to get a cold drink now, though, aren't you?
No.
Even though you're freezing.
No.
Are we getting them? You're drinking beer, aren't you?
No.
Have you stolen my beer?
No.
I can't believe you stole my beer. That is so bad. I'm disgusted. Absolutely disgusted.
Oh, that is good. That's some good squidgy.
You're supposed to be in training.
Yeah, but it was cancelled.
You're joking, is it really?
We got there and I warmed up and I did 5 threes on the pads.
Yeah.
And then he was like, oh, tick over on the bags, just like tap away. So I did 3 threes on the bags.
Yeah.
And then I was like moving around with someone. And Todd rang me and he was like, yeah, it's cancelled, sorry.
Oh dear.
So yeah, all that hard work for nothing.
Oh dear, oh dear.
So now I've got to drink pain away. Or something like that.
Chalky milk make it better.
I do love me some chalky milk. But I literally haven't eaten anything today apart from that bagel and those hash brown boys.
Greatest bagel in
and
the
that
world.
massive blueberry donut. I haven't eaten anything else. And that is actually the first drink I've had today, which is shocking.
Well, yeah, you should be drinking more than that anyway.
Well, I would have if I didn't leave my drink on the side this morning.
I still find that amazing.
It was meant to be on Friday, Steve, but apparently it was double booked, so it's been cancelled now. So it might be on the 6th, I think it is. So what's that, a week Friday, a week Saturday?
Yeah, something like that.
But yeah, at the minute, I don't have one. So ooby doo.
I want to be like you. Ooh. That is one.
I think yours is froze.
Is it?
Me think so.
2.
Probably only going to be a short one tonight, I'm afraid, though, guys, because
3, 4.
we don't actually have very much to do at all.
No.
So we're just going to sit here, look pretty, chat waffle, and that's about all.
I have a real hard time trying to look pretty.
Yeah, I know.
Bit harsh.
You said it, not me.
This one's 4.
Skirt, skirt. So what channels what? Where are we putting what?
And number 5. Where's number 5 on there?
5 is the dial. You turn it
I need a clicker one. An on-off one.
on, off. That's a very annoying sound.
What dues we have available?
9's on off. 4's on off. 3's on off.
Yeah, I know 3 and 4 are. So 9.
9, 10, 3 and 4.
9, 10. Which ones? What's the best position wise?
What is it?
Like there's, I think it's the speed one, but
High, low.
yeah. So what do you want high low on? Because I got those two as changing front and your diffs. Is that right?
This would be better on 7, wouldn't it?
Why?
Because it's like progressive. Open, front, foot.
Yeah, but you're only gonna have one servo into that, wouldn't you? I need a place for 2 servos. So that channel would be 1.
You've lost me.
That's only 1 channel, isn't it?
Yeah. Is
So
that not how they normally
it would only
operate?
be doing 1 servo. Yeah,
So how does it work on the Traxxas one then?
they're connected to 1, I guess. I can look into that and see how they do it through that, but as far as it goes, see if you can have both servos on one. But you have an app on Traxxas to do it as well.
Standard.
So, right.
Adam has asked for his own RC. Bonus.
He's what?
Adam's asked for his own RC.
Oh, nice. What does he fancy getting?
Dan said you never do anything anyway. Jay hasn't got much to do.
Ooh.
Dan woke up and chose violence.
He did.
Disappointing weekend. I came 63rd place in a shooting competition.
63rd.
Well, that's not bad if there was like 3 million people that have entered, so...
There's only 3 people that entered.
Steve said he's told him to ask for an MT10. So Steve wants an MT10, and Adam actually doesn't want a car.
Okay, okay.
Long range, 800 years. That is some serious range. Man's hunting Henry VIII. Do 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 do. So guys, who are we gonna see at the wheel spin open day?
I'm really looking forward to that again, as usual.
Is you know?
I am. I think it's going to be pretty banging.
Bang tidy. It'll be a good day, I reckon. Shame we can't take all our Tamias to go and have some fun though. Dan said he's coming. Put a little hands up emoji.
Nice. Well done, Dan.
What about Gaines? Is she allowed to come? Or is Dan making a solo trip? Yeah, Gaines is coming too. Paul said I'm in. I'll allow it. Yeah, Gaines, you're allowed to come, but you got to sit in the back seat on the way there. Looking forward to it this time. I'm not going to get hammered the night before, Steve said. No, you're going to wait until that morning, aren't you? I hate to be that guy, but that bottle lid is gone to another dimension. $285 people in the shooting competition.
Oh.
So what's that? Top 20, top 25%? It's not bad. You beat 3 out of 4 people. Paul said I might bring my new toy. As long as it's not a low C.
Well, you bring what you want, mate.
You not got any more plugs down here?
Why would you have to?
Your phone's on 10%.
No. I don't have another plug. Call one of the kids.
Why did I do that?
Because I've got...
Do, 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 do.
On and on we push. In there, I think it says. There we go.
Not too bad. At least you didn't come last. Paul said his toys are primal.
His toys are primal.
I've got a Tamiya to race.
Okay, so that one's that one. That one is that one. So channel 3. We need to change channel 3. It's channel 5. So what did I say? 5 and 3, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
We are definitely having a little bit of trouble here.
Dumbo for the win.
Let's do. Oh. Right, they're all good.
Paul said get a noble. Yeah, the thing is, Paul, we could buy like 10 of these for a noble. Once we figure out how it works, I'm sure it'll be pretty decent. However, that does sound horrendous.
That's those Metal Gear, isn't it? Oh, that was not plugged in. Throwing enough. Right, so 4 is that one. So 4 is lovely. Lovely. There's definitely a cross signal on there, isn't there?
Yo, Hannel. Yo, Ark.
What's up, guys? So, what's a throw switch as well? Which way? So 9, 10, and channel 8 are all throw switches. Do you reckon you need an adapter where both go into one? Do you know, like, so 3 and 4 go into like a twin into one, and then we put them onto that one? Maybe that's how they do it. Do you get what I mean? Do you know the twin adapter where these go, like you'd have for a light? So 2 servos would go into a twin adapter into one, and then that one would go into, what's that one? Channel, what's that?
7.
Is that 7? Yeah, so then when you click it once, you could set them to both move, wouldn't you? You'd have this one first, and then when it goes into that one, the other one would move. Does that make sense? She's got the plug for you. Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah. Thanks.
So it's got a shorter throw on it, so let's have a look at channel 3.
Yo, Big Al.
General.
How are they set up in the Traxxas receivers? Because it's got to be the same layout, surely. It's the same system.
Yeah, could well be, mate. In Traxxas it's actually, they're both into a separate thing, but they have two of them are, so you've got channel 1, channel 2, channel 3 and channel 4. So no, they're all different on here, but you don't know if like channel 3 and 4 for instance might be the same ones. Do you know what I mean? Programmed to be the same one like it is on that one. Yeah, so because when you're throwing one switch, you're doing it in stages, aren't you? So it'll throw the first one, say, and then when you push it again, it'll throw the second one. Rotary 6.
We're trying to get the what is it? The diffs to
Channel 3.
channel 7 on here is like a progressive switch. So you flick it once, and obviously the one diff will activate, and then you flick it again, and the second one will activate. Similar to how the switch on top of the Traxxas transmitter works, but so far no luck. Not bad, working on my Bronco as well, getting ready for Sunday at Bradgate Park.
There we go. They weren't throwing 100%, that's why that one wasn't kicking into gear. Now it locks. That's unlocked. There we go, so that one's it. So we got them on the two separate ones, and what was the other one on? What do we want that one on? It's channel 1 and 2, they're both done. K4, that's done. 7. Okay, so 7 has 3 points on it, okay? So you've got A,
Which should be open.
yeah. Well, no, it wouldn't necessarily be open because you need the commands. You've got 2 devices that need an open and a close, haven't you? And you've only got 3 things on it. So what you'd have to do is, I should imagine, when it's on 100, when it's on A, sorry, both of them would be, say, thrown to the left, which would be open, yeah? Yeah? So both of them be thrown to the left. And then when B's thrown, servo 1 would throw. And then when C's thrown, the next servo 2 would throw. And that would lock them both up then, wouldn't it? So I reckon we need a 2-into-1 splitter and basically have them set in opposite. I think we can do that. That's the only way I can think of doing it. Yeah, I reckon try 2-into-1 splitter. Because they'll both throw at the same time then. Okay, so at the moment we can use 8 for instance. So 8 is a switch. No, 8 is a push button, so we need 9. Or would you have it on a toggle?
What?
For speed?
No, but...
So you got 9 and 10, either or. Okay? For the minute. Because if we can get them both onto that one, like you said, and then we can just chuck onto one of these then. That'll probably be best.
I suppose the only bonus to having the diffs running separately
You can tell if they're on and off, for instance.
Well, no, you could use the rear on it independently, or you could use the front independently, couldn't you?
Yeah, you can do that automatically, yeah.
Or you could activate both.
Yeah. Now they're both throwing lovely. So yeah, if we plug that one into 8 then.
So the light means it's on. So what would on be? That would be this diff is activated.
Right, hang on. Right, so drive it forward ever so slowly. Yeah, they're both locked.
They're both locked.
Yeah.
Only one's lit up.
Ah, okay, so that's in reverse. I can reverse the switch on that then. Okay, so channel 4.
How much is that transmitter and receiver, Hannah said?
£36, 36 or £37. There's loads of them around 40 quid, but if you have a look, you'll definitely get a few quid off it. The average price of them that are coming up are between 40 and £42. And I think for the money, it's an absolute bargain.
We haven't actually run it yet. We haven't tested it in the field, as they would say. But the features that are on
the
it,
potential for it is
it looks
just
very promising.
Awesome.
Looks like it could be a decent transmitter. But we're now trying to find our feet with setting it up. I tried to set up the light control for my MT10 but couldn't figure it out. Wanted to be able to turn them off remotely.
Right. There we go. I've reversed it, B, so now that when they're on, they're on.
And when they're off, they're off.
And when they're only halfway, they're neither...
Shit.
That's a good feature though, isn't it? Just a quick changeover like that.
Yeah, I don't know how useful it'll be to be able to run them independently. Whether or not it would just be...
Yeah, I suppose, yeah, but you can put your fronts on.
What do you mean put the fronts on?
Without the rears, if you just click the fronts, you're going to have that extra traction up front.
Yeah, it's just whether or not it's...
Because you've said about it before when driving as well, haven't you? That it would have been a nice...
No, you can use the fronts on their own on the stop system.
Oh, does it not lock the rears first?
It's the rears that you can't use independently.
Oh, okay.
It's either,
right, okay.
The fronts are always on whenever you've got any diff lock.
I thought it was the other way around.
So it's open, fronts locked, all locked.
Fair enough.
It just depends on how useful it is, I suppose, to be flicking 2 switches to use them independently, or just flick that forward and job's done.
Oh, it wasn't 8 we wanted, was it? It was 9.
What's this for high speed, you said?
Yeah. Right, hang on, that's a bit fast. This is the good bit I like, where it won't throw. Still working hard, that one.
Yeah, I reckon this could be the controller
There you
to
go.
turn your lights off remotely, Chris.
And do you know, like, sometimes adjusting how far you want it to throw can be a pain in the butt, can't it? And on there it's just so simple. There you go, it's clicked in.
What?
High gear.
That's low now. Isn't it?
Yeah, no, I meant it clicked
Oh,
out
yeah.
of gear though. Click it up.
On is low,
There
off
you go.
is high. Can you reverse that?
I can reverse that, yeah. So we're in K9.
Woof woof. Yeah, because then the button will be lit for
Yeah.
when it's in high rather than when it's in low. That's a very good price in my opinion. Yo TRX, do you have a link for it?
So you want it off when it's in low?
You got a wheel that isn't spinning.
Yeah, that's just because the thing's on.
Why was the one not spinning?
That should be spinning. I'll take that off and have a look at that then. I don't know. Right, so did you say you want the light on when it's in low?
No, in high. Because it'd be in low normally, wouldn't it?
Light on in high. Okay. Right, let me look.
We could get a link for it, Hannel, but we're unfortunately streaming on a low budget today because I've got a new laptop and I haven't downloaded the software that we normally use, which is a bit of an oversight. So AliExpress is your best bet. I'm sure you'll be able to find them on Banggood as well, but we got this bad boy from AliExpress.
And to be fair, guys, it is the Dumbo DDF 350. So when you go on AliExpress, you're best to put in your own search because it keeps changing which company is selling them at different, like at the best price. Do you know what I mean?
And that wheel will be the difference on how much you spend.
Oh yeah, it's an extra tenner for that, isn't it?
If you want a metal wheel, which apparently is heavy enough to cause wrist ache, so we've heard from someone, you will spend, how much do you say, about a tenner more?
It's about a tenner more for the
But
wheel.
standard plastic basic wheel, 37-ish pound.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong. It comes with 10 channels, all of which light up like that 9 right there to tell you when they're active. This one does the same.
Right, don't throttle it now because I'm taking it off.
This one is push and hold to activate. This one is like the diff lock on the standard TRX controller. You've got these two, which are dials. They're progressive basically, and you've got 3 and 4 there, which are the same as 9 and 10. You push to activate, push to deactivate. So for 37 quid, I don't think you can go too wrong with that, to be fair. But again, we haven't actually tested it in
in the real world.
Yeah. So that's the next stage for it. We were meant to a couple of times, but numerous things have just creeped up on us, so we haven't yet tried it. New receivers have a light control function, can run all lights with different settings. A gyro button and a light control button on receiver.
What's that?
Basically, it's got everything you need.
It has, yeah.
And you can link it up to, I don't know how many models.
I've linked it to
Can't
my
remember.
original one as well. So do you know most of the Dumbo receivers you might already have,
Yeah,
like
if you've
the
got the old
F6
style,
and things like that, it links to them.
You've got the old models.
No problem, yeah.
Connect one of these to them. But yeah, I can't remember the model memory off the top of my head,
I
but
think it's 10, isn't it?
yeah, it sounds about right.
I think it's at least 10 then. Yeah.
So if, like us, you've got about 50 odd Dumbos lined up on that wall, get a couple of these transmitters, receivers, whatever you want to call them, and life is good. You just got to spend about 4.5 business days setting up each car.
Well, yeah, we need to lock in now.
Has it got a cup holder? No, but it will file your taxes for you. I know I'm a Red Cat fanboy, but first the Machete 6S and now the Vigilante. Sweet RCs, come on, you have to give them a little love.
Mate, I would love to. I really would.
It's a bit of a touchy subject.
Yeah, I'm not loving them
Red
because
Cat.
they don't love me.
Yeah.
Plain and bloody simple. They
I'm
need to give us some love over
I'm
this
sure
side
I've
of the
told
pond.
you guys the story about when they messaged us when we put on our story that we couldn't get hold of a Red Cat. And they messaged us to say, where are you based? Why can't you get a Red Cat? And we said, we are from the good old U of K. And Red Cat left us
on red.
on red. So, yeah. Forgive us for not sparing them a little bit of love, but I mean, the Kaiju was fun, but it wasn't, it was a bit brittle.
Which for the money I wasn't bothered with if we could get parts and fix it here.
The parts were
It
cheap,
wouldn't have been a problem.
but to get the parts, we had to order them in
Yeah.
bulk, which meant spending more money than we had to just to get them over here on basically preparing for a rainy day. And that in itself kind of undermined the whole objective of having a Red Cat. So it was a fun car to drive, wasn't it?
It was backflip for days, wasn't it? It was, yeah. Right.
It hands down outperformed the Outcast.
Oh
Every
my
Outcast
God.
that we've ever had.
It was the Outcast I always wanted, wasn't it?
But you looked at it and it broke.
Yeah. And then it got to the point where you're scared to even take it out because you knew you were going to have to then try and buy parts for it.
Do you remember when it fell off a ramp
It broke.
from knee height and it snapped the, what was it, the rod end or something?
Yeah, yeah. Thanks for that. Thanks for the memory.
Yeah, you're welcome. They look like scalers on the Bronco. Love those tyres. They are very solid tyres. I bought them for the scale look, to be fair. So yeah, they definitely lived up to their name. But truth be told, I bought them for the look and I wasn't expecting a massive amount from them.
You even kept your original ones just in case you wanted to use them elsewhere, didn't
accepted the
you?
trade-off that they might not perform all that well. But to be fair, they've held their own, haven't they?
Yeah, yeah, definitely, yeah.
Very impressively. So yeah, they're a very decent tyre. New co-rally released tomorrow, made a teaser, YouTube short. Michael said he loves you,
Loves me.
apparently.
I love you too, Michael. Why do we love each other? What's happening, bruv?
Very good question. One that I don't really want the answer to.
But you do, don't you? You do.
Do 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 do.
Do.
It's not turning at all, is it?
There could be a problem in there. What do you reckon?
There's got to be something on that in the portal.
I reckon because when it's in lock, we have movement.
If it was a diff, both wheels would be
Yeah.
screwed, wouldn't they?
Let's get him off, sure. We need a bit of power.
I found with mine, they're great in dry weather, but not the best in the wet. To be fair, wet is a very, very difficult weather, I suppose, for any tyre. Like even the tyres that we've had that we swear by,
We've had great tyres and
they've absolutely
struggled.
they've struggled in wet. Obviously, it depends on the terrain, really, as well. But what's been our best all rounder? Probably your old ones, isn't it?
The Luis ones.
What were they called? Rowdy.
Yeah, something like that. I had them so long it wore off the name, didn't it?
Yeah. Well, mine have that.
They're absolutely wicked.
I'm sure they were the Rowdies.
I wouldn't be adverse in I think I'd get a new set of them.
Well, I'm swaying towards the idea of getting a new set for the 6x6. To be fair, I'm not really rating the ones that are on there.
No.
So, crawler guys in the chat, let me know what your top picks are for tyres, because I could do with some. I do like them on the Capra.
That's what Drillo would be. I like the what on the Capra.
On the Capra, the Proline Super Swampers. We've had a few sets of them anyway. They've always been pretty solid.
I reckon it could be a lubrication issue, mate.
I might get for my 6x6 some deep woods.
Oh, really?
Do you not like that idea?
I think that's a fantastic idea, but not before I get mine. I didn't even say deep woods because I knew you'd moan. But, oh, yes, then you make deep woods. Yeah.
I don't really like the look of them.
No, I don't. But I think they're going to be wicked.
Everyone in a nan seems to run them.
I know, and that's another
And I've
reason
never
why
heard-
I don't
yeah.
want them as well.
I've never heard anyone
I
say
do want
anything
them.
bad about them.
No, I do want them, but again, I don't want to run the same as
And
everyone else.
Louise do make some good tyres.
They do.
The Rowdies were probably the best tyres we've ever owned.
Yeah.
They perform head and shoulders above where you'd expect them to.
She definitely gets them going dirty.
Louise knows what she's doing.
She does. You do realise it's going to be Lewis.
Yeah.
I know, we think it's Louise. Louise sounds better though.
Absolutely.
She sounds a bit dirty, don't she?
Petition to change it to Louise. Flatiron XL do well in the wet.
Right. I think we need.
Flatirons, I think, are the ones that
I've
Dave
heard of them.
runs.
I think we need to order you some new
You
gears.
dropped some.
No, it landed on there.
No, you definitely
Did
dropped
it
some.
fall down there as well, did it? Remind me, and I'm going to order you some new gears.
They look beautiful.
Yeah. Show
That
show the
bearing
camera.
looks a bit mushed.
Get the portals. Oh, don't drop everything everywhere, will you? Come on. Show everyone what we're dealing with.
It's dirty. The dirtier,
That
the better. There's the camera.
Go on, Millie.
Do, 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 do.
So I'll remind me to order them, and I'll order them tomorrow. I'll do a full set. We'll change them all, okay?
The fullest of the set.
The fullest of the set. To be fair, I think it deserves a little bit of a TLC, doesn't it?
Iron oxide.
I am Iron Man. To be fair, we don't really change them until they need changing, do we? So I bet this has been run through a lot of water and stuff, hasn't it?
At least 3.5 cubic inches.
I don't think the new gearbox has been through water, has it? Much?
Yeah,
No? Has it been through a little bit?
Probably. It's not something we'd ever really keep track of, is it? So
No.
I'm going to say yes, it probably has seen water.
But it was a noisy gearbox anyway when we first bought it, do you remember?
Yep.
You were like, I don't like that.
It was sat on the shelf for God knows how long now.
Yeah. Gotta get them out. And now you've filled up all my days.
Don't moan.
I'm moaning.
Shut up.
You're so abusive.
Shut up.
I don't think it's right. Can you gently throttle it?
No. Nobody tells me nothing.
Stop. Thanks.
Back in the house, kids are in bed. Welcome back, Steve.
How's it going, Steve?
TRX4 Sport has been under a foot of water from the roof.
Yeah, we're definitely not bothered about getting these things wet, are we?
The wetter, the better.
You're definitely concerning me with all these things here, you know.
Battery in this is 14%.
Is it really?
Apparently.
They went new batteries for it.
Made that 19%.
Oh, is it up and down at the minute?
No, 13%. 14%.
Just get it to pick one, for God's sake. Hang on, don't do that while I'm trying to do this. What's wrong with you? The screw's in there. Alright, do it now. Alright, turn the thing off.
What?
The lock.
Which one's which? 3 front, 4 rear? That would make sense, but probably not.
Go. Go. Oh, they're working anyway, so. Right, hang on. So,
Brilliant.
do that for me.
What?
Just throttle it a little bit. Right, now lock 4.
Right, 4. So 4 is front. Brilliant.
Go on, hang on. That's easy to change, go on. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah. So, we're good. So, yeah, we need some new gears and a bit of lubrication.
Lubricante. I've never been crawling. I have a crawler. Never opened the box. Not sure why. What crawler you got? I'm assuming a red cat.
If he's got like the Gen 8 or anything, apparently they're really good. Stuff like
Do you
that.
remember when they did the, was it the Gen
7.
Gen 8 axe?
Oh,
Was
yeah,
that
yeah,
Gen
yeah.
7 axe?
I don't
Gen
know,
6?
but yeah.
I don't know.
I think it might be Gen 7 with that axe. Fair play to him, mine. That was a good, wasn't it? Like a stock car coming with like one of the better systems on it.
It's just a shame that they refused to have a worldwide attraction.
It's madness, isn't it?
Like, that car could have done so well.
Yeah.
Come in stock with an axe.
Stock with an axe. Yeah. And the cost of it, I think it was like
The
400
tyres were
quid, wasn't it?
apparently decent as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it is madness.
And yet they said, no thank you. We will limit our reach to the US of A. We shall not sell anywhere else.
Madness. Mad things.
They said, nah, fam.
It was just the way they like completely ignored us though once you said where we were. That is like the ultimate kick in the teeth, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. Like, you know, whoever opened that message was like, silly fool.
Why would we sell to you? You do not have your flag out the front of your house.
Yeah.
That thing, they're worth about 40 quid.
There you go. That's a dumbbell.
Sell it with a receiver. That's did I tell you what they did with the other dumbbell?
Yeah,
they said they were
cancelled
sending it in a second package, and then they told me like 2 weeks later, oh no, we decided to cancel it. It's like, oh, thanks.
I bet it was someone from Red Cat that decided that. Sat there going, haha,
He's
no.
in the UK.
This fool living in the UK. I think not.
His boss called him in. He's like, you do realise we actually sell worldwide? And the guy's like, what? What do you mean worldwide? The USA is the world. There are countries outside of the USA.
Do 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 do.
A lot of them only know about the ones they get oil from.
Wow.
Boom.
I reckon we should.
My life has just lost all that data now
We
because
should
I didn't store
program.
it.
Yeah, we should program that
Yeah.
to play. I don't know. What would you play? Nothing but a G thing. When you start out.
Can you do that? That wouldn't be that hard,
Yeah,
surely.
probably. I'd be surprised if not.
I want the Wallace and Gromit tune.
Do, 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 do.
Or have it say, geez, Gromit.
Somebody's been at my cheese.
The
Gromit.
dirtier the better.
The dirtier the better. Not sure. It's a blue Bronco. The name begins with a V. Vedcat.
Wouldn't be Vitara?
Nah. Do they even go
They
anymore?
used to.
Is that
Yeah,
even
but
a brand
if he's
anymore?
not used it and he's had it a long time, it could be a Vitara. They did Broncos.
Did they?
Yeah, I'm sure they did.
Was
They
the
did
Bronco
the
even released by the time
They did the
stopped
boxy looking
selling
versions, didn't they?
Vitara.
They
Do you
look
remember
like
the
really
Vitaras that
skinny.
we had?
Yeah, they were nice. I like them. Shame you couldn't get any parts for them.
Yeah, I know. Vitara.
No, you're not going to find them on there. You need to like put it in a search of Vitara Bronco or something like that.
Well, I just typed in Vitara and Wheelspin, Model Sport came up and there was nothing.
Yeah.
Vitara bearings. Vitara screws. Vitara locking nuts. Vitara Kimura Kalahari aluminium rear suspension mount clearance.
Calamari. I don't know why you'll do that. Just go to a proper search and you'll find the Bronco.
What's a proper search?
Into Google.
That's what I'm on.
Type in Vitara Bronco and then bring up images.
Vitara 110 1972 Ford Bronco 4x4
Thank
Ascender
you.
brushed, ready to
The
run.
Vitara Ascender. There you go. That rings a bell. It looked like awful.
It looks like an FTX.
Yeah. Do you know, like, if you're trying to draw a Bronco from memory?
And they want $460.
What, they're still selling them? Nah, it's got to be an old listed, surely.
I haven't seen an add to basket, so
Nah, it's got to be like
got
an
2-speed
original
transmission,
Bronco.
though. Floating battery tray. Needed to complete battery. Metal Gear transmission, crawler style front bumper.
It was
That's
one
what
of the
you want.
original like crawlers, the Ascender and everything. It was meant to be really
Sticky
good.
compound Interco super swampers. Powerful dynamite crawler motor.
Really popular in America. Like it was
Lock diffs,
competing with the
1-inch
SCX
ground
10 at one
clearance,
point.
3.9 out of 5 from 7 reviews. The worst review, high hopes slashed. Honestly, for the money spent, I'd never buy it again. Just about all the fine detail stickers were crooked and looked like they come about to fall off. The remote looks like it came from a cheapo toy grade RC. No rear bumper is pretty silly. The pinion bearings are exposed, no exploded views for reference or to order parts from. The instructions are a stupid fold out instead of a booklet. The instructions, in inverted commas, don't cover ESC. What the heck is FBRR? I haven't wheeled it yet. Maybe I came...
Hang on. He doesn't know what FBRR is.
Yeah.
Forward brake reverse.
I haven't wheeled it yet. Maybe I came find something redeeming about all the cheapness. Other companies have spoiled me, and I kind of do regret shelling out money for this.
I kind of think he's a Traxxas guy.
And he left the same comment twice, the same review twice.
Oh, that's painful. Bless him.
Yep, that's that. So $460. There's no add to basket option or anything like that. It's just, oh, discontinued. I am no longer available. There you go.
There you go, see?
And that's on Horizon website.
So now go back to your original comment that was on the stream, and I bet you it was not even a Vitera.
Yeah, probably. Just done all that reading for absolutely nothing.
That's funny.
I can't read. It's a Vitera. I've had it for years.
Told you.
The more you know.
We know. We just knew, didn't we? Bless. Right, so a TQI. That can go, because you're not going to use that anymore. Well, or am I keeping it just in case?
No. Don't need it for anything else, do I?
Don't think so.
Stick it in the chimney.
Jiminy.
We still need to get transfer paper for that. Transfer
We got some.
tape, stickers.
I bought some. Me and you walked over and we bought
Thanks
some.
for telling me. No, you didn't.
We went over with the
Not
dogs.
when we walked over, you didn't. You went in and you said they didn't have any.
What did we buy then?
You didn't buy anything that day.
I've bought some then, because it's in my...
Yeah, that day we walked over, I stood outside.
Oh, did I order it
and
then maybe?
You said they had the sticker, but
Oh, they had
any
the
there,
massive
wasn't
sheet or something, wasn't it? Like it was...
Yeah, it was something like that. I can't
yeah,
remember,
I
but
remember now.
you said
yeah.
you were going to order some, and then you
I
never told
think
me.
that's here then, sorry.
Cannot get the staff.
Look, you're sat there next to my empty bottle of beer. You can get annoyed. I hope it chokes you.
That was a good bottle. I am hungry now, though. I won't lie.
So does that mean it's triple cheeseburgers now then, does it? Because you're not fighting. That's funny.
Gain said, great to see you again, guys. Thanks for a great stream, as always.
I think she's trying to get rid of us.
And it would be nice to see you at Wheel Spin
It will
in a
be,
couple of weeks' time.
Make sure you get your butts to Wheel Spin. And
even if you have got to sit in the back.
yeah. And we'll bring a few cars to have a play around with as well. Nothing too dramatic. No like.
Well, we would take
smashing
a couple of
stuff
Tamias, but we don't own any.
But we might.
We might.
We might.
It depends how good Wheel Spin are at twisting our arms.
Wheel Spin, get on it. See if you could get Billy to buy a car. That would be funny. I want to see him. I want to see him with his lunchbox out, having a play around.
I'm just thinking of food.
I'm trying to be rude, and you're sat there thinking of food.
Donuts.
There's that cinnamon rolling.
Yeah, she'll forget about that. It's basically gone, that.
Bless. Oh,
Well,
I
think that's about it for the night, then, isn't it?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, me too. I was thinking just
I,
that.
I was thinking.
I was almost exactly what was going through my head, you know.
It was just like I was thinking, and then my brain went. So you didn't even get me to do it, did you? You just give me a chance.
We get free stuff if we wear your merch. We'll buy you a drink.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
We give you a can of pop. Oh.
We aren't buying you any cars though.
We could even take some t-shirts with us. See which of the anyone that comes down, see who's nicest to us, and we might give them some.
Paul said Pepsi Max, please.
Pepsi
mate,
Max it is, mate.
I'll get you the best Pepsi Max you've ever had.
Should we take a cooler?
I don't know what I'm going to do to it, but it'll be the best.
If you're driving, I'm going to take some of those Desperados.
You'll be walking on.
Desperados banging.
Yeah, I know, I quite enjoyed that one.
Shut up. See, I'm nice enough to let you drink it.
Well, guys, I think that is about all for tonight.
Oh, I do. That was sprung up on me there.
Yeah.
On that note, I'll see you next Tuesday. But if not, we'll see you at Wheelspin.
Absolutely.
I'll see you next time.
And if you're not there, you better be there.
If you're not there, are you really into RCs?
I know.
It's like...
If you're not there, get there. That is all. Good night.